Yeah. Hair flip. Yeah, I'm a badass bitch. I don't like it. Hair flip. Yeah. Oh my god. So you guys should be happy. Oh my goodness. Hair flip. But anyways, hair flip. Hair flipping on these hoes. Hi. Really? Really? Y'all did it.
First of all, wait a minute. In case you didn't know,
y'all did it.
I'm about to tell you something very important about this woman.
Gotta go get my cousin.
She's Michael Jackson's first cousin.
Third cousin. Third cousin.
You look just like her. Now, you were just singing a song.
She's like reading.
We just heard you singing a song. What song was you singing?
No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Is that Fred Hammond song?
Yeah.
Sing a little bit. Give us a little bit.
I will do it.
Just a little bit.
Getting me off guard now.
Now, how you gonna say? Now, the other day you came to me saying that you was trying to do something.
Well, I can tell you what I'm doing. I'm doing a praise.
Hurry up, girl.
Jackson blood. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm mentioning y'all's name.
I wish I was
Jackson. I sing anytime they ask me.
Me
Come
too.
on, let me try. I mean, my throat is not together.
That's all right.
No weapon formed against me
No.
shall prosper.
Y'all tried it.
Now,
He won't work.
he will.
What is that? What girl?
He said he will.
And he gonna be well.
He will stand by
Your side, yes.
He will
Come through.
You'll
Yes.
not be afraid
Of the Chad. I'm not. You through what? The whole what, girl?
Wait, I just heard Michael come out in it.
You a Jackson.
Get that note again.
I just heard Michael come out in it. Wait, I just heard Michael come out in it.
You a Jackson for real.
Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Now y'all tried it. Y'all tried it. She did not swallow her teeth. You tried it. All right, she smoked them out, and it's all right because she had choir. Now she's singing a choir. That's our cousin. We love her. So y'all tried it. I was here. My God. Like I'm like, well, I gotta fight every night to prove my love. I shouldn't have to go through all this shit with y'all. I really should not. My God, I love you too, girl. Keish, girl. They putting a lot on the 60 whole second. Oh my God. Hey, y'all. I love y'all. So y'all know I've been I've been busy. All right. We got a whole bunch of videos dropping this week. Tomorrow and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. It's about to be late. So we got a whole bunch of stuff going on. I love y'all. Crack is swag. Who you talking about right now? I know you talking about our cuz. She don't do that no more, all right? She done made too much money to ever smoke crack. Hey, Virgo Trap Coach, you're so happy when you live during this time period. I was gonna come live for y'all. I have to go work out, and then I have to figure out like what I wanted to talk about because there's not really much going on. Like it's really not like much going on. So but yeah, so I still want to come talk to you guys. So we got a bunch of new survivors coming, period, new videos. We got a bunch of survivors coming, and other videos too. So I'm excited to see what you guys think. So I'm here flip. So y'all already know. We about to get messy. I love all of you guys. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I love y'all too, period. The streets is dry. Like they're really dry right now. Celebrities, y'all need to get in trouble. I'm like, what is the problem? I'm like, oh, what the fuck is y'all doing? Shit, we need something to talk about. Fuck up y'all life. Why is y'all not fucking up y'all lives? My God. I'm like, oh. So period two. I know I can't like Until my boo Nikki go live. I cannot wait. So y'all make sure y'all there because I'm gonna be there. Oh my god, I love her. And she said she was gonna be early. So Nikki, girl, nah, I'm holding you to that. Nicki Minaj. So that's my girl. I can't wait. Shout out to my boo Ivy. Love you, sweetie. Love you so much. I love all of you guys. All of you guys. I love you, love you, love you. So let's get into this stuff because I'm messy. And on top of me being messy. We're gonna go on Station Head so I can we're gonna talk about Lil Nas X on here, but we're really gonna talk about him on Station Head after this. So I'm not gonna be here crazy long. So, but we're gonna be here because like I told you, it's not really too much going on, too much like worth talking about. Like I'm not the type of person where I'm just gonna talk about something just because people posting it. Like if I feel like it has no relevance, if it just doesn't matter, then we're not talking about that shit. You know, so you don't hear flip. But if I feel like it matters, then we're gonna talk about it. And so here, flip. So, say what? Shout out to Nipper Talk. Meek Mill and Travis Scott reportedly almost for me. It's almost for me, but reportedly almost got into a physical fight at the Hamptons party. Meek could be heard yelling from the highest room. Now Neighborhood Talk is trying to with this whole highest room thing. I'm just like here flip. So yeah. So Meek Mills and Travis Scott. Let's get into this home. Get into the super chat. Shout out to my boo Frankie. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So girl, look, let's get to this. So it says, oop, God. Neighbors, it looks like Meek and Meek Mill and Travis Scott may have been involved in an altercation with each other over the weekend. According to Page 6, sources say the two rappers got into a loud verbal argument at the over-the-top soiree. Is that soiree? Which was thrown by the 76ers co-owner Michael Rubin and attended by a host of stars, including Jay-Z and Beyonce. Let's not forget that she was there because she totally was, and she had on white and she looked amazing. Robert Kraft, Alex Rodriguez, Bon Jovi, we don't give a fuck, like fuck Bon Jovi. But rappers were pulled apart. The rappers, they were pulled apart. My God, though, and led away from each other so they could escalate. Meek was reportedly in a rage by the confrontation, and to no surprise, could be heard yelling at the highest room. What is with the highest room? Even after he'd been walked away from the scene. It said he'd. The incident, which allegedly happened around 1:30 a.m., is said to be the reason the party ended. So, Meek. Meek, you cannot fight, sis. Meek, you're pissing me off. You cannot fight. You motherfucking tried it. And shout out to True Essence, my boo. I love you too. Lowest core, not lowest core, period. From the highest room, they keep trying it with that. I'm like the highest room. Why do I keep saying that? But Meek cannot fight. Okay, and Travis is with them Kardashians, and he got on makeup right here and look like he got in concert. So neither one of these hoes can fight. Meek with these Burger King hands, these little bitty ass hands. Look this toddler fist that he got. I'm like, look at that. You cannot fight. Stick to battle rapping. Not like in person. Not like literally like getting physical in real life. Because you can't do that with them little bitty ass hands. How are you and your toddler son have the same fist? And Meek, I've been meaning to talk to you about your son. Why you have him sitting on your neck? That was real gross. I just wanted you to know that. I saw that picture. You put your baby on you. That was gross. I didn't understand it. I'm like, what is this? Like, why is your son sitting on your face? Gross, but whatever. So, here flat. So, he's sitting here with these little bitty ass preschool hands, these kindergarten fucking fists, like somebody scared of his little bitty ass. So it's just like, Meek, ain't nobody scared of you. Ain't nobody scared of you. Like, I mean, the biggest thing you've done in hip hop is get dumped by Nicki. Like, please go sit down somewhere, Meek. We don't care about you, your baby mama. We barely care about your son. I mean, he cute, but I mean, we don't really care about him. We don't care about you either. So, here, Flip. We sick of you. We sick of you. Yes, we as the Lord told me to say that we're sick of you. And like, this was dumb. Let's not put the Z in them. First of all, it's very ghetto, Meek, for you to go out here and do these things when basically the only reason you probably got invited was because of Jay-Z in the first fucking place. So have a seat, bitch. Like, didn't nobody say you to go to this party acting like you was gonna do something? You bumped into Nikki and Kenneth at the motherfucking store over there, with the Nikki swag. You went to the store she took you to, bitch. You never even knew they existed until you walked in with her. So hair flat. So yeah, you saw Nikki and Kenneth, you ain't beat up shit, you ain't kill shit. Like, you ain't gonna kill shit, hurt shit, or let shit die. Like, we know Meek of Zamia Beach. We know you're not gonna let those three things happen, okay? You're not gonna kill shit, hurt shit, and you're not gonna let shit die. Okay, homie? So yeah, please go sit your ass down somewhere. Why you didn't beat up Kenneth in that motherfucking store, bitch? Or why you didn't beat him up in that store? And why when you saw 6ix9ine in that parking lot, why was you hooping and hollering at him? You was supposed to be doing, like, fuck is you talking about? You was supposed to tear that parking garage up. That was a perfect place to fight. I was like, ooh, I would have beat his ass in that motherfucking garage. I would have walked past like I had a problem. I would have been like, what up, bro? And then as soon as we would have walked past each other, I would have beat his motherfucking ass. So you sit there and let that colorful motherfucker walk past you after you swore down you was going to beat his motherfucking ass. You making Philly look bad. Like, he look, nah, Philadelphia. So, hair flat. So, Meek, you can't fight. You've been walking away from fights your whole fucking career. So, it's just like, please cut it out. Please cut it out. You still supposed to beat up Drake verbally on the track. You still ain't did that shit. Like, it's other fights out here you need to be swinging and shit. This is stupid. Like, anybody talk about you, we don't like your baby mama. Like, she's not giving. She all right. Another beige. She's all right. We don't really like your kid because we don't really like you. And so that's the thing. Like, people in school aren't going to respect him because you're his dad, because you're wax sauce. So, yeah. So, get that together. Like, gross. Like, you would be like the first celebrity dad that I wouldn't want to meet as a kid. Bumped into a buddy and say, oh, my dad's Meek Mill. Is he still with Nikki? Does she still stop over? Oh, she doesn't. Okay. What we about to eat? Because that was pointless. Like, we don't care. Nobody wants him to perform at their parties or anything like that. You're boring. Like, gross. So I'm here flat. So moving right along to Travis. Travis, you and his nose. It annoys me. But I mean, get it in. So do you? Ain't nobody scared of you either, white black boy. Like, anybody scared of you? Anybody scared of you, fucking Kardashian? Travis Scott Dashian ass bitch. We don't care about you or your white girlfriend, right? We're sick of the both of you. You ain't about that action because I'm sick of these almost. Real niggas almost kill you, not almost fight you. So, you little spoiled bitches, with your cuticles cut and, all of this shit, you little whack ass hoes. That are sitting over there acting like y'all so this and y'all so that. Y'all don't even talk about beating up niggas in y'all rap because y'all really don't. So, yeah, keep all that hopscotch ass shit that y'all been doing that ain't nobody listening to. After Astro World Travis, nigga, fuck you. You put that white girl in the video after we told you not to. We didn't appreciate that. Please stop acting like we like Kylie. We don't. Like, we don't like her. Yeah, we don't. So, yeah, you don't really have any relevance either. So, I do feel like Meek started with you because he's a fuckboy, and fuckboys usually do that. For some reason he feels like since he knows Jay-Z, anywhere Jay-Z is, he runs. No, Jay-Z is a boss. You work for one, Meek. Yeah, you've dated a boss, Nikki. She fired you and dumped you. Looking real safari out here in these streets, nigga. And Jay-Z is sick of you. Okay, he already basically got you out of jail and, and all that shit. I mean, it is what it is. And then we get over here to Travis Bleach Scott. Don't act like, nigga, we noticed that you've been taking Clorox baths. You tried it. I'm sick of y'all saying it's the lighting. No, the fuck it's not. It's the chemicals. I'm sick of this shit. So, Travis is lightening himself. Congratulations. Right? Whatever. So Travis still over there with the white girl, and we don't like her. So fuck Kylie and Travis too. So this was just a dumb altercation all the way around to where the men in this situation, women rather past or present, were more relevant than they were. Absolutely. Kylie's more relevant than Travis, and Nicki's more relevant than Meek. So, yeah, how about stop getting dominated by women? You niggas are losers, like literally. So, yeah, let's try to be men. Okay, we're men, manly men. We're men in tights, tights, tights. So, your hair flip. So, gross. So, me go sit your stupid ass down. Like, I'm like, oh my god. Like, everything we talk about, everything when this nigga but music, everything but fucking music, everything but fucking music. Hair flip. Moving right along. From this shit, cause fuck both them. That wasn't exciting at all. Almost fight. Why are we talking about it? 3 men hit with murder charges after DC man is killed. Has items stolen, including diamond grill, from his mouth. I really wish y'all just stopped trying to keep up with the Jeffersons with all this futuristic ass shit. I really wish that y'all would just, stop doing this shit. Stop walking around in all this fake ass designer and whack ass designer and all of this shit just so people can rob y'all and try to kill y'all. Like, is it really worth your life? Like, I mean, is it? Because I feel like this man was killed just because of the things that he had. And that ain't fair to nobody. Because if he was able to afford these things, he should be able to wear what he wants to wear when he wants to wear anybody. But still, at the same time, when you're in certain areas, you become a target. When you are wearing certain things, mouth full of gold, mouth full of diamonds, or your shirt is Gucci, your bag is Gucci, your necklace is real, you got 6 of them on, and shit like that. Honestly, you make yourself a target. When people that have less than or are less fortunate, or people that are just literally steal the shirt off your back, fuck give you the shirt off their back. They'll take the shirt off your motherfucking back. When you walking around in that type of environment, you truly just never know. So you can become a target at any moment in time. So it is extremely, important to be aware of your surroundings, to be aware of, what's going on, what neighborhood you're going into, what people you're going around. Because sometimes you can be in somewhere high end, and people kind of see you on your way in, and that's enough to make them sit out there and wait for you. Like, okay, we just saw him pull up in or Lamborghini over there. When he come out here, we're gonna get this nigga. I mean, a lot of people think that way. So I don't know, just be vigilant. And is it worth it? I mean, is it really worth it? I just don't feel like it's worth it. I don't. I feel like it's a time and a place. Like they say that there's a time and a place to wear certain things too. Absolutely. I'm not about to go to no motherfucker hood and shit like that with a bunch of, platinum chains on and shit like that. It's a lot of less fortunate people here. It's a lot of people that see this motherfucking chain on me and feel like, oh, well, that's rent for the next year for my mama. Like shit. We might have to get him, before he leave here. Like, I mean, it is what it is. So just be careful. That's all I gotta say. Make sure you got a squad with you, at least if you're gonna be walking around wearing shit like that. I'm just saying, shout out to Sha'Carri. If you're gonna be wearing shit like that and being in neighborhoods, I mean, you just be vigilant and aware of your surroundings, because things like this could have been avoided. Absolutely. But still, at the same time, people should be able to wear what they want to wear and do what they want to do. But still at the same time, some people view you as a target, when you walk in, looking how you looking, you coming in flashing money, buying a bunch of bottles and shit, you in a club and shit, throwing the money on strippers and shit, and you ain't got no security, no nothing with you, no friends, no entourage. It's just you in there. That's enough to make somebody feel like, okay, as soon as he walk out of here, we getting this nigga. Like, or as soon as he walk in the bathroom, we getting this nigga, like, so, I mean, chain snatch, shot, kill. I mean, when somebody wants something, it is no limit to what they'll do to get it. Even something as simple as this. And we feel like that was just some simple shit for you to kill him because you saw that he has some money or grill, clothing, certain clothing on, and shit like that. That can happen to anybody, anywhere. So just be careful. If you're gonna be out here wearing stuff like this, you're gonna be Gucci down, walking around with a diamond grill, a couple racks in your pocket and shit. Don't be doing that by your lonesome. Some, you gotta stay sucker free. And some people see a sucker, when they see, just a man just minding his business, just living his life. He was innocent. This should have never happened to him. But, there are a lot of people out there that live their life that way, to where they're waiting for the next come up, then they waiting for the next lick, if you will. So don't be one. That's all I can say. Just don't be a lick. Shout out to Virgo Trap Kitchen as well. Sean, you down for a little Kim and Nikki versus? Yes. I absolutely am. Both of them got 20 songs that they can. I mean, it's 20 songs. Well, yeah, 20 songs that they could do a piece. Yeah. I would be down for that. I think not only would it be a good thing for them, I think it would be a good thing just for music in general, just so people can bury that shit, see them in public with each other. Well, yeah, I'm gonna be down for that. So yeah, shout out to you guys. I love you guys. So just be careful, y'all. That's all I gotta say. Like, this was completely unnecessary. This young man has lost his life basically for no reason. That there's no reason, for it. So it's very unfortunate. Prayers to his family and rest in peace to him. And speaking of rest in peace to Suzzanne Douglas. Oh, she passed away at 64. I loved her. I loved the movie Inkwell. And I just adored her. I really loved her. She was in How Still I Got a Groove Back. She was in so many movies. I mean, in so many TV shows as well, sitcoms as well. So I really liked her. She was always playing somebody's mama. That's one thing I noticed. I'm like, girl, Suzzanne, why you always playing a mama? She was in her 20s playing a fucking mama. I'm like, girl, you was always a mama. But a mama or a sister, or something like that. But I love her. I adored her. So rest in peace to her. She was beautiful. She was a great actress. I loved her locks. I love that she was one of those Black actresses, to really embrace her locks instead of, cutting them, just because, so, shout out to her. Absolutely. She was so lit on Parenthood. I loved that show. This is so sad. I really liked her. She was a great actress. So, she was very beautiful, very beautiful woman. So, yeah, it's super sad. So, yeah, she was beautiful. So, and having sure. I'm not about to do this with you. Jason Lyric, period. She was a Jason Lyric playing somebody mama once again. But yeah, this is my girl. Yeah, she wasn't Jason Lyric. She was. Loved her. So rest in peace to Suzzanne Douglas. Yeah, she had cancer. Yeah, I really liked her. Beautiful woman, poor thing. So yeah, once again, FUCK cancer. Like, fuck cancer, bro. Yeah, she did pass before her time. She was still beautiful. I mean, beautiful woman. She aged very gracefully. So shout out to her. We love her. So I feel like this week y'all should all watch a movie in one of your favorite movies or one of your favorite shows that Suzzanne Douglas was in, to pay, her homage and to honor her. So I feel like we should all watch something this week of Suzzanne Douglas, because she was such a positive influence and such an incredible woman. Shout out to her. One of, a really big, melanin actress, that any role she got is because of her talent, So shout out to her. Yes, Stella. I love how Stella got a group back. Shout out to her and Angela Bassett. Shout out to Lorenz Tate, all the people that worked with her closely. So shout out to Suzzanne Douglas. We love you, sweetie. Super sad. Beautiful woman. So shout out to Suzzanne. Yeah, super sad. So let's move on from this before we all be sitting over here. So Lil Nas X out here lying again. Because he out here acting like he know the Lord. And he don't know the Lord. I checked. So I went to ask the Lord. I said, Lord, Lil Nas X is down here talking about you. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. Because I'm about to cuss him out. So the Lord told me that he don't know him. The Lord said, oh no, he's of the devil. So he was like, yeah, I don't know him. So Lil Nas X says that he once thought his attraction to men was a test from God to prove his devotion. You don't get to talk about the Lord, bitch, when you just got done making a video of complete blasphemy. Where were you again when you slid down that motherfucking pole, bitch? Like where were you? Like, I mean, I don't understand. Like, you're such a fucking hypocrite. Like, this is why I do not like you. Like, people like you, I feel like you shouldn't, like, you should leave us alone. Like, I'm so sick of this boy. Like, and that's what he is to me, like a little bitty ass, like, white black boy. Like, this is a Caucasian with melanated skin. Like, I don't even look at him as African American. This motherfucker's white. Like, I mean, literally. So, here, flip. So he's trying to make it seem like he know the Lord, which he doesn't. I checked because I went and told the Lord about all this. I said, Lord, don't talking about you. So the Lord was like, yeah, blasphemy. I don't know who that is. So you can't sit here and make a video that was completely disrespectful towards the Christian community, and you make sure that you did everything in your power to make sure that Christians and heterosexual people were as offended as you can fucking make them. And then all of a sudden you want to speak on religion. Some things you should just leave alone. That's just how I feel. It's like Marilyn Manson and Lil Uzi Vert and people like that have literally devoted themselves to Lucifer. I feel as if there should be no conversation really when it comes to God, because you clearly don't believe. So when it comes to Lil Nas X, a Christian would have never made the type of video that you made, whether they're gay or not. Okay? They wouldn't have done that. So what you did was deplorable. Especially against the Christian community. You did everything in your power to flick them off, basically, to get in the middle of the motherfucking finger. And you successfully did that. I will give that to you. You successfully obliterated your reputation with the Christian community. Even the people that are homosexual and are Christian. Like, you even offended them. I'm one of them. So it's just like, here, flip. You tried it. So when it comes to, Christianity or just religion in general, stay as far away from these topics as possible as a non-believer. I feel like there's a time and a place. There's certain, conversations that we can have, and there's certain conversations that we can't have. Like, as a heterosexual person, you can't tell the walk of life of a gay person, a homosexual person, but you could tell me about being heterosexual. So that's just not a heterosexual person's lane to know what the life is of a homosexual, because they are not that. So it's the same thing. You're not a Christian. Like, you're none of those things. So since you aren't any of things, it doesn't matter. And then bitches like him really pissed me off because they act like because they were raised in religion that they are religious. No, being forced to be a religion because your family is, and decide that, I'm completely against everything that they have taught me, because in a way they taught me that I'm basically going to hell for how I want to live my life, like, type of situation. So it's just like, no, I get it, like, want to rebel against it, because you feel like, well, basically what y'all told me, I'm going to hell. And I don't feel that I'm a bad person. I don't feel like just because I love, the same sex, that I should go to hell for that, when it's just love. What's bad about love? I'm not out here hurting anybody. I'm not doing anything, to make anybody's lives bad, or anything. I'm not killing, raping, stealing. I'm not doing any of those things. But just because I just so happen to like the same sex, I have to go to hell for that. But this same person that's standing in front of me telling me I'm going to hell because I'm gay has raped or molested or murdered, steals consistently. Like, I mean, all type of things. Is an adulterer. But they're going to heaven then. This one thing that they're doing, God's going to forgive that. But when it comes to me, God's not going to forgive me. So I have to go to hell because this is where they want me to go, because they feel like, he's not going to let me there because of how I choose to live my life. Well, you have done us, so I get it, but if you're going to jump out, off the cliff as I'm no longer a Christian, which is what I felt like that video was. Shout out to Melanated. Hey boo, just made my day. Work sucks, hair flip. Oh my god, love you, sweetie. And shout out to Sir, is it Bacini or is it Bacente? Love her dreads. May her period. Shout out to Suzzanne Douglas once again. Rest in peace. So I just feel like with this situation, shut up. like after all that you have done, to rub these people the wrong way, the Christian community, no matter what religion, a person is, you are stating that you don't believe in any of those things. I mean, you slid down a pole from heaven to hell. In the video, you danced with the devil. You gave him a lap dance. Like all of that. So you do all of these things. And then all of a sudden, we're supposed to, empathize and sympathize with you when you state that you felt that the Lord making, you liking men was a test of your devotion to the Lord. No, that's just what the people around you made you think. Lil Nas Hex. And then here's the thing. Remember, you came out as a hetero rapper. Okay? You're a liar. You're fake. Like you are a fraud. You're not a real gay artist. Okay? All of the people like Adam Lambert, Elton John, and so many other people that have come forward, even to a certain degree, Ellen DeGeneres, and others that have came forward and been out and literally lived their life out loud and proud. RuPaul's and, all of those people have paved the way, for people like you to where in this generation should just be able to come out as a gay rapper, not come out and bamboozle the people, come out and lie to them and convince them that you are straight, so that when you build all of this energy around you as a hetero rapper, so you make women fall in love with you and men respect you for your craft, then you get to decide after you've lied to everybody, everyone, your fans, everybody, your management, your label, everybody. You lie to everyone. Everybody. And then when you decide that you want to be gay, you want to shove it down motherfucking people's throat like you honestly came out that way. You did not. You are a fucking fraud. Whenever you get done, I would never respect you when it comes to doing anything gay, because that is not who you are. I respect people like me. I came on YouTube gay. I'm bisexual. I came here that way. That's how people know me. I'm real. I'm paving the way for somebody that's in the closet to want to do YouTube and come out just doing it, being who they are. That's really being a fucking leader, not a follower like you. Shit, you're a fucking follower. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're not real. I done come out telling all these women that I'm straight, acting like a straight male, conducting myself as a straight man, making them all fall for me, and then all of a sudden, I'm gay once I get this big-ass audience. Once I make all these little girls and everybody, because he was young, when he came out, I make all these people fall head over heels for me and feel like they actually have a chance with me, and things like that, just for you to bamboozle me and pull the wool over my eye to let me know that you're gay, and then after that, I'm supposed to just respect you because you're part of the LGBTQ barbecue. The fuck out of here. You're not real. You're a fucking fraud. Whenever you get through, shit, you ain't come out as gay. You came out lying to everybody. That's my fucking problem with you. Because it's bitches like you that make it hard for real niggas like us. Shit, ones that are authentic. You make people want to lie. You make people want to stay in a closet. How the fuck you gonna come out disproving of being gay, and then all of a sudden when you decide to be it, we're all just supposed to be behind you 100%. After you came out against gay people, you did everything in your power to avoid anything gay, any type of conversation, anything like that. You wanted the people to believe that you were straight. The fuck out of here. But you're a martyr. You're a leader. You're this, you're that. No, the fuck you're not. You're a liar. You should have came out wearing this shit, dressing how you dress, all of that shit. The fuck out of here. You put on a dress and a motherfucking blouse and shit, and I'm just supposed to agree with it. Because he's being real. He's being authentically himself. You talking about the cowboy? Oh, my fault. You talking about the Jedi? Oh, my fault. You talking about the one with the long old wigs from back in the day? Oh, my fault. You talking about the one that slid to a pole from hell? Oh, my fault. You talking about the guy that went on multiple platforms, SNL, BET, and most of other places, kissing men in the mouth? Oh, my fault. You talking about the person that swore up and down that they wanted nothing to do with the Nikki, that they were not a barb and whatnot, and that wasn't their account. And then you talk about the person that came forward and made a video stating that really was me. You're a liar. You're a fraud. The fuck out of here. Like, you're a whole fucking fraud. Like, whenever you get through Lil Nas X, Bell Pepper, whenever you get through, bitch, you're a whole fraud. I never respect this hoe. Fuck out of here. Hair flip. I never respect him. There's nothing to respect. Respect no motherfucking liar. I respect somebody to do this shit from the paint. Somebody that come out, hi, I'm Lil Nas X and I'm gay. And then drop a bunch of fire-ass motherfucking music. Open a lane for these people so they can literally come out as gay. So they can stop feeling like they have to hide and pretend that there's something that they're not. Just to lose that audience because they lied. The majority of the people that left Lil Nas X didn't leave because he was gay. They left because you lied, fucker. Shit, whenever you get through here, flip. Those girls that were sitting there lusting over you that felt that they had a chance, they realized that they didn't anymore. That's a big reason why men stay closeted in the rap industry. The fuck out of here. The bigger fan base is women. What do you mean? Yeah, it's going to be some niggas in the crowd going like this, but the majority who's screaming and howling and falling and trying to get backstage, them women. You talking about women, especially rap-wise, make the world go round. Niggas like to do this, talk shit. Women is out here buying. Like, it's dudes that do, but they're not as supportive as women. Way more supportive. The fuck out of here. You are a liar. I do not respect that. You did not come out as an openly gay cowboy rapper featuring Billy Ray Cyrus on a song called Old Town Road. You came out lying. What the fuck? You know what I mean? I don't know. I got to keep telling people that shit. Like, I don't respect that. You can. If you feel like it's brave for a motherfucker to come out lying about who they are and then decide to tell the truth, and when they do, I'm a martyr. No, a martyr would have came out this way. Shit, T.S. Madison came out as T.S. Madison. The fuck are you talking about? She ain't come out faking a funk. She all the way to her fucking body. She'll tell you everything that's going on with her. That's a martyr. Somebody that's creating a lane for somebody that's been there since we knew this person. She ain't come out lying. She ain't do that. Fuck out of here, but I'm supposed to respect him. Fuck out of here. Fuck this hoe. Let the LGBTQ barbecue take care of this nigga. I know I won't be because I don't know who the LGBTQ is. I don't know who they are. They're just letters as far as I'm concerned. So your hair flip. Shout out to Monica. He uses the Lord to help him make excuses for his actions. Grab your nuts and be real. The Lord don't have nothing to do with him being gay, just like I feel like the Lord doesn't have anything to do with us being straight. I feel like we live the lives that we live, and on Judgment Day, he's the only one that can judge. Fuck a bitch that Bible thumped, that sits there and reads the beginning to the end of the Bible. That don't mean anything. You are not the judge. You are not going to tell me where I am and where I'm not going. So I just feel like that's very cowardly, to bring up Christianity when you have already done everything in your power to offend those people. Making Luciferian shoes with 666 on it, with pentagrams, blood inside of the shoe. That is so disrespectful. Like, you already know how Christian people are going to feel about that. Now all of a sudden you want to talk about Christian? Shut the fuck up. That's some whack ass shit. That is whack. He shouldn't even have a Lord name in his mouth. He shouldn't even have religion in his mouth. Like, just don't talk about it. Skip it. Like how you used to skip the gay questions when you came out on Old Town Road. How you didn't even want to acknowledge being gay. Nothing about gay. Nothing. How you didn't even want to acknowledge being a barb. None of that. You've been a fucking liar. Fuck out of here. I will never respect Bell Pepper. You can. You go right ahead. Has nothing to do with me. Fuck him. Moving right along. Get off my screen. My fucking life. So arrogance. Hey, hold on, because Lil Nas X. Hold on. I feel like no weapon.
First of all, wait a minute.
shall prosper. Now, it won't work. He will do
What it said it
what
was?
he said he would do. He will stand by
Your side, yes.
He
Mm-mm,
will come
mm-mm.
through. So don't be afraid of your enemy. He'll hold you through the
Now, wait a minute.
day.
Uh-oh.
Wait, I just heard Michael
Thank
come
you.
out in it.
You a Jackson for real.
Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. So Erica Tay, because we look now, I needed to hit the Lord because he tried it. He tried it. He is of the devil, and he fucking tried it. So you don't hear flip. So Erica Tay opens up about his weight loss journey, and he looks good. Thoughts. So basically, he was just talking about how he's doing a lot of partying and drinking, and how he had like a lot of dark circles and and stuff like that. Or whatnot. So shout out to, is it Aylin or is it Aylin? Is Aylin? I like that. Is it Aylin? That's pretty. Thank you for keeping me entertained while I'm working. Love. You look amazing doing it. That hat is it's the hat for me, period. Love you. Oh my god, I love you too. Thank you, sweetie. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. So I love you too. I love you too. So I feel like because people is trying to put a lot on this what Eric can say and say that like he got like lipo, and stuff like that. I don't think Tay got lipo, and the reason why I say that is because of like his face. There's no surgery like to his face. His face is still like literally the same, pretty much. So this is why I believe that he lost weight, because it shows everywhere. When you are working out and eating right and shit, it shows everywhere. It doesn't just show. And getting his tummy flat, his face would still be fat. When not fat, but chubbier, than it is in the picture behind. So weight loss is everywhere. So when you go get your stomach sucked out, they're sucking out your stomach. That has nothing to do with your breast, has nothing to do with your arms. If you still got arm fat, then you got to get the fat sucked out your arms, girl. Like it doesn't like transfer everywhere because you got it done in one place. No, that's why they encourage you to work out. Like before and after your healing of the surgery, work out, so that you can tone everything else so it fits what you have in a flat stomach. Because it looks weird what you have in a flat stomach, but your arms is, you got wings and shit, like your arms big as hell, your neck big, your face big, but your stomach flat like Sha'Carri, like a cabbage patch. Let me show y'all, because I feel like some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about. So girl, like how Sha'Carri Joe is shaped. Y'all know how Sha'Carri Joe shaped, period. Flat stomach, and that's on period. So yeah. So so I just feel like, he would still be giving us Sha'Carri Joe. He's not giving us Sha'Carri Joe. No neck, fat face, flat face, pancake face, big ass titties, broad, thick ass shoulders, and all of this shit. Legs, just there is no crease in the middle or nothing, just big ass body at the bottom beach or a flat stomach. Yeah. So yeah, her flat. So yeah, that's why she kind of always get real big real quick, because she just sucking it out of her stomach and then she eat flaming hots on her way home. So it don't work like that. You can't stop through churches while eating flaming hots in the backseat ordering. Like girl weird. So sucking down a Sprite. Whatever. So her flat. So Tay is losing weight on his own. Now, I don't know if he got a little surgery, towards the end of his, little weight loss journey, but it wasn't like he was like a big old person anyway. I mean, he wasn't really big. I mean, he may have not liked who he was, but I've always thought Tay was very good looking. I've always thought Tay is a very handsome man. So shout out to Tay. I think Tay looks good, and I think that overall this does look like he's working out. It does look like he's doing this the right way. Like especially with his face and everything is falling together. Like face, arms, torso, legs, like he looks good. He looks really good. So you could say he's definitely doing something different, like working out wise, because he's toned. That working out does that. Like working out does. So he looks really good. So shout out to Tay. I think that he's doing it the right way. I really don't feel. I mean, even if he did get surgery, oh well. But he still is working out. Like, I mean, he still is trying to do it the old natural way. I'm not gonna say he got liposuction because to me it looks like he's been working out, and I judge it like by the face and all of that. That's weight loss, to me. So shout out to Eric and Tay and keep doing your thing, boo. Like, fuck these haters. So shout out to Eric and Tay. I think he looks great. So shout out to him. He looks really good. So, Japanese government declares state of emergency in Tokyo due to coronavirus just 2 weeks before the Olympics. So, all the people that was bitching and moaning, look, it says Sha'Carri ancestors working overtime. So, here's the thing. Where is Sha'Carri? Where is she? Here she is. So, let's get into her comment about how she feels about everything that's going on.
Everything that's happened. How are you feeling about everything?
Just fine.
You're fine?
I said, how did you just find me?
I saw your shoes. I saw your shoes say Sha'Carri on them.
I mean, I'm fine. I understand the situation that's going on, so I'm accepting of it, and I just know what I have to do moving forward in my career.
What about being not allowed in the relay? That occurs after your ban is up. How did you feel when that news came down that you weren't allowed in the relay as well?
Honestly, that news didn't bother me because me and my team were realistic, so we kind of figured that they would say that in the first place. And plus, if my talent is good enough for me to run on a relay, why isn't it good enough for me to run in my open? So,
100%.
Right. So, yeah, I just leave it at that, honestly. But yeah, thank you. Have a good one.
Okay. Hey, thank you so much.
Are you going to some races?
Some races.
Yeah.
Yours though?
Some races.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Some races.
So now y'all know she can go, whatever. I'm not even about to get into all of that stuff. One thing that I want to say to Sha'Carri, pretty much like the only thing I want to say to her, is thank you for taking responsibility for this. Thank you. I'm so tired of everybody trying to make this a black issue and about you being black, and that's why you're not there. No, she's not there because she fucking smoked weed. If you don't like it, oh well. Like, I mean, literally. You know what? Let me just. Yeah. No, this isn't. She couldn't. Okay. Yeah, because let me just post this really quick. So I want people to look at this so that they can, see why. Yeah. Yeah. So let me bookmark this. So it says banned sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson was not on the Olympic roster released Tuesday by USS Track and Field, a decision that means the American champion's positive test for marijuana will cost her a chance at running on the relay in Tokyo. In addition, I'm not about to read out of shit, but in addition to her spot in the 100-meter individual race. Okay, so the Olympics has strict rules once again about any drug use. So this is why I want to applaud Sha'Carri, because she knows that she was banned due to her fucking up. She fucked up. Like, stop making this a black thing. It is so annoying. So annoying. If anything, you're basically saying that she smoked weed because she black. That's the only thing that I get from it. Like, that's it. So stop saying that she didn't deserve any of this. Yes, she did. She deserved everything that happened to her after. Everything. Because if she wouldn't have did what she did, she wouldn't have to go through none of it. She admitted that she smoked weed. I don't know why y'all acting like she said that she never did it and she don't understand why the test came up positive. She feels like it's sabotage, or something like that. No, she admitted to smoking it. She said, this is what I did. So if y'all want to run with the excuse that she gave, that she did it because of her mom, oh well. Because with all of that happening, look at where she's at. So what people trying to state that it's karma, how is it karma that the Olympics isn't happening in Tokyo, although she didn't get chose to go to Tokyo, but she's still not getting any medals? None of that is happening. So whether they was going on or not, she wasn't going. So how is that karma? How is it, the ancestors are working? No, that don't have shit to do with shit. Because what does it matter? Anything that is basically canceled due to something, that means that competition still has to happen. So whether it's delayed or whatever they have to do, it's still those people are still going to be garnished an opportunity to do something that she has to sit there and watch instead of fucking compete. But I'm glad she's taking responsibility for it, because it looks like she's learned her lesson from what I can see, because I want more for her. I want her to be able to do better. But all these motherfuckers trying to coddle her and trying to make it seem like something happened. No, she did it. Like, leave it alone. Like, whatever happens to her after, oh well. I mean, she shouldn't have did what the fuck she did. You know, it was that simple. And then for all the people, oh, Sean, alcohol is way worse. Why would you encourage her? No, like I said, this is my third time saying it. In that situation, it has nothing to do with her becoming an alcoholic. Nothing with her becoming a weed head, none of that shit. In that situation, if she was so down, why not drink? Because if she would have, she would still have been able to compete. They're not going to ban her for drinking fucking alcohol. They're not going to do that. But they will ban her for smoking weed. So I felt in that situation, if she needed some type of substance just for that day, just for that moment, why not take a couple shots? Why not have a beer? Why not have a strong margarita? Why smoke weed? Something that could super affect you. That alcohol, when she would have got tested, that shit really wouldn't have popped up. Even if so, it's forgivable. Super forgivable. She's 21 years old. She can legally drink. They can't tell her the girl can't drink. Now, they can encourage her not to, but they can. Drinking is legal everywhere at the age of 21 in the United States of America. It's legal everywhere. So if she would have drank, she would have been fine, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying, oh, she should have drank so she could have turned into an alcoholic. Well, who even thinks the stupid ass shit like that? I said within that moment, instead of smoking, I would prefer her take a couple shots of some bourbon or some Hennessy or some shit like that and want to lay down. Instead of smoking some weed, something that is going to stay in the system at least 30 days. Alcohol is gone within 24 to 48 hours, depending on how much you drink. I didn't tell her go drink a bar, go into a liquor store and buy 8-9 bottles. No, I said if you really needed something, why not just drink real quick? You know, have a couple, drinks with some food or something somewhere. Not a big deal. Something that'll clear right through the system. And then even if not, I mean, it's alcohol, so they're not going to ban you because you drank some liquor. Shout out to Bless for becoming a member. Shout out to you. Thank you so much, sweetie. And shout out to Nanya Mike Boo for the super sticker. Thank you so much, sweetie. I love you guys. Hi, Tamika. So that's just all I'm saying. I would have just preferred, Absolutely. Michael Phelps was punished. He was suspended for 3 months period, lost sponsors, all type of shit. He didn't just get away with that shit. People think, oh, he was white, so he just got away. No, the fuck he didn't. No, he did not. But whatever. That's just how people look at it. But Ryan Phelps did amazing afterwards. He kept pushing, and she could do the same thing. Like she knows better now. Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. She sees, all the consequences that happen. So that's what I wanted for her to see. I wanted some consequences so that she could know not to do this again. If everybody just excused it, including the Olympics and all of that shit, what was stopping her from doing it again? But getting these consequences, like, look, girl, that'll make her really look at the situation and realize the risk, that are involved with any decision that she makes, So it's like her just getting away with it scot-free, like, yet no, because it ain't going to work like that anyway. And I would rather her have some repercussions instead of, because I feel like they would have just found a different way to attack her, eventually. They would have figured another way out to either cancel her or remove all of her sponsors. And she doesn't have many. I mean, she's got a cute amount of sponsors, but her flip. It's not like she's like, because males get way more sponsors. But still, she's sponsored by Nike, which is a huge contract, especially for somebody like her. So I'm just glad all that stuff isn't gone. And shout out to her, Sha'Carri, for taking responsibility, and you can tell she's clearly ready to move on with her life. And I feel like people should let her. you know, it was a mistake. This should happen. She got her consequences. She should for it. Leave her be. You know, just let's just hope that she truly learned from it and she won't do this again. So we don't have to worry about it. So she could come back better and, you know, even 10 times more fierce than she was before, you know. So, you know, shout out to Sha'Carri. You know, I appreciate her taking responsibility because a lot of other people aren't. You know, they're just like, oh, they need to leave her alone. She just, what? You saying leave her alone like she ain't do nothing. Like, y'all say that shit like she did nothing wrong. I have no idea. No, she did. She did. May not be a big deal to you, but it's a big deal. Like, leave it alone, you know, wherever, whatever. So, but yeah, shout out to Sha'Carri once again. This is my girl. Now we got our eyes on you, girl. Get your shit together, girl. We love you, girl. So shout out to Sha'Carri. So that's my boo. So look at Sierra Russell. They just had their 5-year anniversary. The only thing I gotta say about them is they look boring. This look like one boring ass couple. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. This look like one boring ass couple. Russell, you're boring. And Sierra, you boring too, girl. You can barely sing. I think that y'all make a cute couple. I would definitely say that I think that they are cute. Baba was too short for her. But I think that they make a really cute couple. I really do. They have beautiful children. Sierra, I hate your son's name. Win. I hate that name. I hate it. But he is very cute. He's so cute. But yeah, I hate his name. Hated it. I think that is such a stupid name. But when, like literally, like bored much. When Russell, Simmons, Wilson, Harris, all this weird ass shit. So, but anyways, I hate his name, but I think that you guys are a beautiful couple. I do, but y'all is boring as hell. Like y'all is one couple I would never want to hang out with. No, I would have rather hung out with Diddy and Cassie when they was together. Y'all look boring. That's it. But shout out to y'all for being together for 5 years. That's amazing. Shout out to you and your beautiful family. I just don't want to come over y'all house. I don't want to hang with y'all like nothing. I ain't trying to come to no boring ass barbecue. Russell look like he just talk about fishing poles and golfing and shit and how big garages is and laying cement and shit. Because he want to talk about football because this is his whole life. Or Sierra sitting over there killing every 8 count she be doing, but she can't sing and she boring. That's pretty much all I got to say. I think they boring as fuck. So, right, boring ass barbecue, period. Quiet as hell. They playing, she just keep playing her music. She done play Like a Boy 4 times in a row. Like, girl, put it on Goodies or Soulmates. I wouldn't say all that. I wouldn't say all that. All I'm gonna say about Sierra and Russell's relationship, longevity wise, is Russell. Sierra did the Bow Wow, 50 Cent, Future. The girl got a wild side. Absolutely. Sierra like a little drama. She like a little drama. Blasphemy. Please don't ever say this again in your life. There is nothing boring about her. And we're not about to do this, Pia. We're not about to do this. I'm gonna just act like you didn't say this. Somebody delete this comment. Delete this. Because that couldn't be further from the truth, girl. Beyonce is alive. Beyonce is fun as fuck. I would love to hang with her. Like, girl, you try to pie, girl. Beyonce is not of the boring. I don't know what. No, she not. Don't say that. No, she not. No, she got Lula, girl. My God. Delete this. Somebody, no, don't block them. They didn't do nothing wrong. They didn't do nothing wrong besides lie. No. My God. No, Cree. Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. Delete. Go. Okay, we got to talk about something else. No, she is not. Because now I'm about to start getting angry. No, say ain't no goddamn little bit. What is wrong with y'all? What happened? My God, stand alone. Oh, Sony, shh. Because they be trying to act like Beyonce not little. Because, look, I don't want them to target you because you're telling the truth, Stoney. So, look, I don't want them to target you. I don't want them to target you. But I don't know where the fuck this came from. Beyonce fun, she be hitting the blood. Period. Ain't Papa, you love Sha'Carri. And Red Hot, and Red Hot, and Louisiana Hot Sauce. My God, she's definitely fun. My God. Y'all sure right. I cannot believe y'all just said that line. That's your right, girl. My blood pressure is high. My blood pressure is high. My blood pressure is high. She just gonna talk about weed the whole time. Who? Somebody, no, Beyonce, girl, they is trying to. People talking about she's not though. She's like. I cannot believe y'all is putting this much on Suzzanne's motherfucking Carter. I cannot believe that. Like, are y'all talking about another Beyonce? I'm not delete this shit because she anything but that. She got twins. I know she got twins. She got twins. Y'all tried it. The only way to get twins is if you a freak. That's the only way. That's what the Lord told me. The only way to get twins is if you was a freak. You tried it. You tried it all day. You tried it. That's the only way. That Itzy, right? They all just turned on me, girl. Itzy, girl, they all just turned on me, girl. Like, oh my God. I cannot believe that's like about Beyonce like this. Beyonce, I love you. Beyonce got a dress. I'm about to end this live. Because I can't take the Beyonce hate. I really cannot. I really cannot take it. So I feel like I'm gonna have to leave because I'm about to start cussing y'all out. Delete this immediately. Candace Cooper, stop it. Stop it, because that is the furthest thing from the truth. Lord, she bought those twins. I'm not about to do this. So moving along. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving this topic. Because Sierra Bowen, I don't give a fuck. Y'all tried it. We're not gonna put too much of Suzzanne's Carter. So Keely Williams threatens to throw a two-piece meal at Tory Naughton again. Keely, you're not gonna do shit, girl. I'm not reading into this because you was a lying asshole. Girl, you own this show Encore, girl, and you even scared of the white girl. You scared of Aubrey. Girl, you supposed to been beat Aubrey up. So I've been watching this show Encore with Aubrey, and I mean you supposed to been snatched that frontal off of her. You supposed to be her up a long time ago. So Keely, you can't be sitting there scared of a white girl and it make me think that you could. The only reason you threw that plate that day at Naturi is because you was with your sisters. And Naturi ain't done like these bitches just trying to jump me. So that's the only reason you got to throw that plate in the first place. Don't try to act like y'all was standing outside by yourselves and you threw that motherfucking plate of KFC chicken at motherfucking Naturi. You tried it. You tried it. The only reason you did that shit because your mom and your funny looking ass mama and sister was there, bitch. That's the only reason you tried that shit. Girl. So it's like, Keely, girl, no. There ain't no way in the world you about to come from the Naturi when you scared of Aubrey. You let Aubrey check you on multiple occasions with her plastic ass face. Ain't no bitch you lips at the top of damn at the bottom of her motherfucking nose about to come from me. So for you to sit over there and let Aubrey check you, you let Fallon and Fair, the twins from Cherish, check you, and both them hoes scary. All they do is this. This all they do. So Fallon and Fair, both y'all punks. Yeah, both y'all punks. And or the 702 girls, I don't know what the fuck they doing there. I'm still trying to figure that out. One of them longing for her dead sister, and the other one longing to be lead because she never was lead in 702. But since she was light skinned, she felt like she's supposed to be in front. So yeah, her flip. And so, girl, I used to like Encore, but now these bitches is getting on my nerves because I don't understand how Aubrey ain't got beat up yet. She done missed all the recordings and shit. Then Shamari, I'm like, Shamari, girl, you a punk too? I'm like, oh my God, you supposed to go downstairs and check Aubrey ass because that bitch didn't want to come and sing this song. She didn't want to be on this song, girl, because of you. Because she was all for it until you got in the group, until you got on the track. Now all of a sudden, her plastic ass don't want to come up. You supposed to go drag that bitch up out that motherfucking bed. I don't like these girls on Encore. I cannot watch this show. I don't know if I'm going to keep being able to watch it. Because everybody is punks. I don't understand why they have not. Everybody in the house is supposed to have beat Aubrey up already. Everybody. Except Nivea at this point. Nivea is the only person that ain't had to beat up Aubrey yet. Because Aubrey sat there and lied to that producer, that black boy, because she's trying to sleep with him. Girl. And she gonna lie to that producer and tell that producer that Farrah and Fallon basically said that we run shit. We run shit. We run shit. Y'all he got us fucked up, girl. Don't worry about him, girl. We got this. We do all this. So then they went and told him. And then she went and told him that. And then he wouldn't ask the twins about it. And then the twins was just like, girl, you see this? How this? No, go beat her up. At least one of y'all. I'm like, oh my God, I want her to get hit. She need to get drunk because she tripping. She fucking tripping. And then Keely sat in that kitchen and let Aubrey punk her. Because how Aubrey was coming at Keely, calling her all type of fake bitches and all of that shit. Beat her up. Where is the chicken? Throw the chicken. My God. I'm like, throw the chicken, girl. My God, you such a bad bitch, Keely. Since you checked Naturi. Girl, you only threw that chicken at Naturi back in the day because your sister and your mom were there. You knew if Naturi would have lunged at your motherfucking ass that you bitches would have jumped her. And then Adrienne was sitting there being a fake bitch because she ain't say shit. She just let all the shit happen with her Puerto Rico ass. And she just let them treat this black girl like that. Nah. So the only reason you threw that chicken, bitch, is because your mama and your sister was there. Otherwise, you wouldn't have threw that motherfucking chicken in the turkey. Because now y'all grown ass motherfucking women, bitch. Go throw it. Go throw it. Because if I was in the turkey, I'll pull up with a 2-piece. I'll pull up with some motherfucking chicken. Here, bitch, throw this shit at me. Please throw this at me. We on an off season from shooting right now anyway. So I ain't got nothing to do for the next 3 months. Please throw this chicken at me, bitch. I want you to throw this chicken at me. Throw it. Throw it. Let's see what else you throw. I bet you won't throw shit after this. Throw it. Since you gonna throw some motherfucking chicken at me, I'll pull up with a bucket of motherfucking chicken for her. Here, bitch. Throw it. I dare you. Fuck out of here. You are a wuss, Keely. A fucking wuss. You are a Karen. That is exactly what you are, bitch. You are a police calling ass bitch. That is exactly what you are, girl. A police calling ass hoe. So, yeah, girl, fuck her. And she ain't gonna do shit. Keely ain't throwing her for the period. She ain't throwing shit. Girl, not even a dirty look. She ain't even gonna throw no, because she let Aubrey punk her. Ain't no way in the world Aubrey should be able to talk to her like that in that kitchen. You such a bad bitch. She shouldn't be able to say none of that shit. Girl, you should have grabbed her by her face like, shit, mid motherfucking sentence. Like, bitch, who you talking to? Bitch, who you talking to? Grab that bitch face. Like, who you talking to? Like, you got me fucked up. Shit, girl, please. Like, girl, shut the fuck up and the tree will beat your ass. Now try it. Now run the fuck up on the Terry, bitch, since you so bad. Since you so bad, throw the chicken. Throw the chicken. Throw the chicken. You ain't gonna throw no chicken in that shit hole. Now we're gonna go on station and talk about all of this gross ass shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at Lil Zaya Wade. Look at Lil Zaya X. I don't know if it was motherfucker Zaya or if it was him. I'm so sick of all these extensions with beards, like, and mustaches. Like, oh my god, like, make it make sense. Hold up, I don't know who this is. Hold on. Hello. Ugh, gross. So it's my brother. So yeah, gross. Yeah. So, girl, y'all know I'm about to cuss him out. Look at all this gay shit. Y'all know I'm about to cuss him out. Look, this ain't even cute. Like, this ain't even cute. It's like you're shaped like a 12-year-old girl. Like, so I'm not about to talk about this shit on him, but I am about to cuss this hoe out. So we about to go on station head. We about to go on station. He is not giving Saucy. At least Saucy living his truth. Saucy came out gay. Saucy is a gay rapper. Saucy is a real monarch, a real martyr, a real hero, a real leader is what his motherfucking Saucy is. I will definitely give Saucy Santana that. Saucy Santana ain't came out being nothing other than what the fuck he was, gay. So shout out to Saucy for that. Unlike this fake bitch in front of us. Shit, the fuck? Shout out to my Bookie Schlub. Unlike this fake ass bitch in front of us. Shit, this whack ass nigga. Like, girl, ain't no nigga that lied his whole life about the fucking role model. The fuck out of here. Could you not lie? Let's start there. Shit, you don't lie multiple times. Multiple motherfucking times. So, here, Flip. So, yes, girl, gross. He don't want nothing. He's like about some. So when you get up, so you know I'm live. And you don't give 0 fucks. So I'm not about to give a fuck about hanging up on you. How about that? The fuck? So yeah, her Flip. So we about to go over to station head. Y'all give me about 10 minutes. I need to go get some to drink and I need to pee. So and the seat better be down. Here, Flip. So I'm about to go over the station. We about to roast this hoe. Fuck him. And we about to talk about, the situation with these beards and these clothing. I already told y'all, niggas that feel like they're Uggs, I feel like are more prone to put in weave and wear wigs and shit. So we're gonna get into that. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys over on section. Oh my god! Until then, is it playing or is it about playing? Oh, okay. Yeah, hair flip. Yeah, I'm a badass bitch. I don't like it. Hair flip. Yeah. Oh my god. So you guys should be happy. Oh my goodness. Hair flip. But anyways, hair flip. Hair flipping on these hoes. Hi.